of the airwaves. Here is my
great Christian country music. What's on the national calendar today? I'll tell you all about that. Your news coming up, weather, and so much more. Plus, your weird news of the day.
Here is my request. You don't have to play it, but I hope you'll do your best. I've been listening to your show on the radio, and you seem like a friend to me.
Hi, Heaven's Country. What can I do for you?
Hey, I would like to request a song.
It's Marty Smith till 10, Rocky Mountain time on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
Well, good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Can you believe it's Wednesday? I mean, we're halfway through the week here. Where did the time go? I'm looking at the calendar, and it's just flying by. Thanksgiving is 8 days away. Think about that. Now that I've put the pressure on you, let's get started, okay? How about some pardon for you this morning? Won't ever be the same. This is Heaven's Country. Take it from the top. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in today. You can catch us at heavenscountry.com and also hear us on iHeartRadio.
My fall into grace was a sure enough good one. At a little white country church on the edge of town. If there ever was a sinner man, I was one. Until the love and the grace and the mercy of the Lord came down. I took a trip down to the altar. I stayed until forgiveness came. He settled all my sins forever. The blood and this old heart won't ever be the same. I know what it's like to keep on running. See, all my life I turned the Lord away. But thank God the Father kept on calling. Give in and run to him, friend, you too can say. I took a trip down to the altar. I stayed until forgiveness came. He settled all my sins forever. I've been washed in the blood and this old heart won't ever be the same. Hey, I took a trip down to the altar. I stayed until forgiveness came. He settled all my sins forever. Yeah, I've been washed in the blood and this old heart won't ever be the same. He settled all my sins forever. I've been washed in the blood and this old heart won't ever be the same.
It's Marty Smith in the morning, 6 to 10 Rocky Mountain time on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
I've gone where the hopeless go, the dead end of a broken road. And I've learned there's a place so low you can't see a way out. Been stuck in a ditch so deep, thought it might be the end of me. But I'm still here and there could only be one way. How? My life is a God story, gotta tell the world what he's done for me. Miracles on miracles that only he could do. I'm proof, now we're all only one prayer away from a testimony that
Evans Country Ticket from the top, brand new from Ann Wilson. It's called A God Story. What is your God story, huh? Because we've each got one, right? We do. We've each got a testimony that we can talk about. So what is your God story? How you doing today? I'm Marty Smith. Thank you for tuning in and making us a part of your day. Let's take a look at that national calendar today. Would you believe this? It's one of the all-time favorite games we've ever played. National Play Monopoly Day today. I know. I mean, it's just that day where you just go play Monopoly. Who wants Boardwalk, right? Or Park Place? But my favorite one was the car. I love the car. That was my favorite, character to play, have the car move across the board. But National Play Monopoly Day today, recognizing that iconic board game. Lands us on Park Place, Boardwalk, even jail. Known as one of the most popular board games in the world. And this game was designed by Elizabeth Maggie in 1902. I know, it's been around that long. The game's been played by an estimated 500 million people since 1935. Now, who knows what that number is today? But it is one of the most iconic board games out there. So today, it's time to play Monopoly.
How did I make it big? I know how. To play the game, I buy real estate, hotels, fancy cars, even railroads. And I take chances. To make it big, you've got to play the game. I'm Monopoly Game.
It's the most fun you could possibly have in the mornings.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
It's Marty Smith till 10 Rocky Mountain Time on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
Remember the church in the good old days. Preachers preached with fire. Souls were saved and the Spirit of the Lord rose higher and higher. Where the saints would gather to sing and shout. They'd raise the roof and dance about. And no one wore a robe, not even the choir. And the word of God was spread by friendly fire.
The other Sunday, while sitting in a corner pew at the local church of the well-to-do, I got to thinking about how much times have changed. The preacher wore a robe and spoke in eloquent terms on politics and all that we can learn about saving the whale, the world, and the whole shebang. Now he spoke of the good that we could do if we would fill the plates as they passed our pew with tithes and offerings earmarked for the poor. Now he said all that in 10 minutes flat, whispered a prayer, and that was that. Then everyone made a beeline for the door.
Remember the church in the good old days. Preach, preach with fire. Souls were saved and the Spirit of the Lord rose higher and higher. Where the saints would gather to sing and shout. They'd raise the roof, dance about. And no one wore a robe, not even the choir. And the word of God was spread by friendly fire.
Well, you can blame the preacher, blame the times, you can blame the music, even blame the chimes. But the problem really lies deep down inside. On the outside, we're educated, liberated, and sophisticated. But on the inside, our hearts are cold as ice. What we need to do is light a fire with the Word of God and a burning desire to see lost souls of the world come to Him. It can start with me and start with you. It'll spread like fire to every pew. And then church will be like church once again.
Remember the church in the good old days. Preachers preached with fire. Souls were saved and the Spirit of the Lord rose higher and higher. Where the saints would gather to sing and shout. They'd raise the roof and dance about. And no one wore a robe, not even the choir. And the word of God was spread by friendly fire. sage and spirit of the Lord rose higher and higher. And the word of God was spread by friendly fire. Those were the days, my friend, let's bring them back again. Now it's time to start a friendly fire.
Heaven's Country, take it from the top. Angela Sing, Friendly Fire. Good morning, everybody. Hey, thanks for tuning in and making this a part of your day. Let's continue with the music by request. This goes out to Yantina. It's by Lance Driscoll. And you know, no matter what we go through, he's always there. He is always there. Even when you feel alone, he's still there. Here's Lance Driscoll on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top. Now on iHeartRadio.
1,000 prayers have been lifted, and 1,000,000 tears have been cried. You've been waiting for heaven to answer. You were left wondering why, but you're holding on with all you've got. And whether you feel it or not, he's still there. When all hope is gone, he's still there. He'll never leave you alone. The Father will never forsake his own. So be still and know he's still there. When every dream has been shattered and nothing is as it should be, when your faith is all that you cling to, you will find it is all that you need. So just keep holding on with all you've got. And whether you feel it or not, he's still there. When all hope is gone, still there. He'll never leave you alone. The Father will never forsake his own. So be still and know he's still there. Even when it's hard to be strong, God is still on the throne. He's still there. When all hope is gone, he's still there. He'll never leave you alone. The Father will never forsake his own. So be still and know. Just be still and know he's still there. He's still there. He's still there.
The family's home for the holidays.
And I must give thanks to the good Lord above for giving us such a beautiful Christmas gift. A loving family and warm friends.
Take us with you, Heaven's Country.
when every child is born, all the heavens pause to offer a prayer of gratitude and love for every child that rests at its mother's breast. God is there, God is there. Gloria. Every day anyway is a Christmas morn. Gloria. God is there whenever a child is born. Whenever a child is born, all the heavens sigh, shining in every star up in the sky is all of the fear and hope of a wondering world. God is there, God is there. Gloria. Every day anyway is a Christmas morn. Gloria. God is there whenever a child, wherever a child, forever a child. Whenever a child is born, every heart rejoices. For every child that's born cries with heaven's voice. Gloria. Every day anyway is a Christmas morn. God is there whenever a child is born. God is there whenever a child is born.
That is a beautiful song from Skip Ewing. Whenever a child is born, on Heaven's Country, take it for the top. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in and making us a part of your day. I got word last night about this, and I knew that she was sick, but I didn't know how sick she was. And so, got word last night. A lot of you may know Gloria Wilson, who had King Country Radio. If you know Bob Wilson, he's what they call the godfather of Christian country music, or the grandfather. And I'm going to show you their website here real quick. And there you'll see Bob Wilson on the live cam. Now, Bob Wilson was one of the first people to ever play Christian country music. And they had an AM station, and they played Christian country music. King Country Radio is the world's first Christian country internet radio station. And so Gloria called me one day, and she said, hey, I don't know what to do with this anymore. I need help. So I bought the station, and we put it on here. I said, we need to keep Bob's legacy alive, and so I bought it. Heaven's Country simulcast on King Country. But people need to know that, it was Bob Wilson that it wasn't for him, we probably wouldn't have Christian country music today. Well, 3 days ago, Gloria passed. She went home to be with the Lord. Bob passed in 2008. So, she's home. And want to take a moment to just play one of her songs. And please keep her family in your prayers, okay? Here's Gloria Wilson. The song was about her husband, Bob Wilson. Well, now she's home in glory with him. Here's Gloria Wilson. Never lost someone like you.
They tell me that in time a broken heart will mend, and all the tears you've cried help bring the sadness to an end. They say that life goes on, and I'll find someone new. No, they don't realize the pain I hold inside. They never lost someone like you. Some friends may come to call. I'll say I'm doing fine, but I'm not telling all. You're still living in my mind. No way they'll ever know the change I'm going through. Though their wishes are sincere, to me it's all too clear. They never lost someone like you. And I've done my best to put to rest your memory, but for all I do, every thought of you keeps coming back to me. Just like a favorite song that lingers in my heart, your melody plays on, even though we're far apart. They say to let you go, but if they only knew how much I love you still, I guess I always will. I never lost someone like you. No, they don't realize the way it hurts inside. They never lost someone like you.
Gloria Wilson, never lost someone like you. And thank you to Gloria Wilson for her contributions to Christian country music, for the Agape Fest, and keeping King Country alive for so long, and for letting me take it over and continue Bob Wilson's legacy of Christian country music. There you go. Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is Heaven's Country. Take it from the top. So glad to be here. So glad to be playing this music for you on a Wednesday morning. Good morning.
It's Marty Smith till 10.
Force is strong in this one.
On Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
Yeah, I like it easy, but that's not how it's been. I'm at the part of the movie when the good guy might not win. Did I take a wrong turn? Why do you have me here? I want that happy ending, not this one where I'm in tears. And yeah, we both know if it was up to me, there'd be no gravel roads, no wounds, no blisters on my soul. Pain might come, but it wouldn't come for me. If it was up to me, I'd take the easy ride, but I'd miss the grace that changed my life. Thank God I'm not the one in charge of things. I how good your plans could be if it was up to me.
If it was up to me, I'd never taste the grace that meets me where I am. Meet the God who came and picked me up and taught me how to stand. He always has a purpose through the joy and suffering. I'd be crazy not to trust him with everything.
If it was up to me, there'd be no gravel roads, no wounds, no blisters on my soul. Pain might come, but it wouldn't comfort me. If it was up to me, I'd take the easy ride, but I'd miss the grace to change my life. Thank God I'm not the one in charge of things. I never know how good your plans could be if it was up to me. Up to me. Your ways are higher. Your ways are higher. You know what you're doing with me. Your ways are higher. Your ways are higher. Put me where you want me to be. Yeah, we both know. If it was up to me, there'd be no gravel roads, no wounds, no blisters on my soul. Pain might come, but it wouldn't come for me. If it was up to me, I'd take the easy ride, but I'd miss the grace to change my life. Thank God I'm not the one in charge of things. I'd never know how good your plans could be if it was up to me.
We'll make it sweet, we'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
Okay, so here's the deal. We got rain this morning, and it looks like we're going to get more rain today. Some pretty heavy rains later on this afternoon. Let's head over to the Heavens Country Live Cam. I'll show you what's going on right now. Doesn't look bad. I mean, it really looks pretty good. You know, you got a little bit of rain over Arizona and Utah, New Mexico, up in the northern parts, North Dakota and Idaho, and up in Montana, over here on the East Coast. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, you can see this. However, what this thing is really not showing you, and we're trying to get that for you, a couple of small cells down here, but there was a huge cell over here heading in that southeasterly direction. Okay, gonna hit Nashville, but when it hits Nashville, it's gonna hit right across that state line there. It's gonna hit us too. So later on this afternoon, we expect to see a lot of rain. 70% chance of showers, and it looks like it's gonna be heavy rains, and it's gonna hit us pretty hard. So those of you in the Nashville area and just north of there, be prepared. Those of you over in eastern Tennessee, get ready. Knoxville, you're about to get hit pretty hard. Also down in McMinnville and Chattanooga, get ready because there's some rain coming your way. Just be prepared. Your highs for today: Boise a little cool at 53, Seattle at 50, Salt Lake at 57, 64 in Denver and sunny, not bad. 60 in Albuquerque, a little bit cooler up in the northern part of the country there. You can see 41 in Detroit, 46 in Cincinnati, 45 in Chicago. Further south, Memphis at 76, a little bit warmer, not bad. May get some rain there. And 73 in Atlanta. So that's what's going on there. Now, closer to home, just outside of Nashville, Tennessee, home of clean country, pure country, Heaven's Country. We expect rain today, as I mentioned. It's only going to be a high of 61. Here's the deal. We are already at 60 degrees. So we've almost reached our high for the day. It's going to be an interesting day weather-wise here. We'll keep you posted, okay? Patchy fog through the morning, little drizzle throughout the morning as well, low clouds. We're going to see more rain this afternoon. Just be prepared. So if you're driving in this area, north of Nashville, Kentucky, Tennessee state line, keep in mind, a little foggy. Take your time and take it slow because it's kind of a mess right now. All right, all the way, got your weird news of the day. Stay tuned for that. It's not really weird. It's actually a pretty cool little story. I'll tell you all about it here in just a bit on the Heavens Country Radio Network. Let's face it, as we get older, we tend to forget things. We don't have the memory that we used to have. Little things that we used to do, we suddenly forget. Dad, close the door, it's cold out there. Well, now there's a pill that can fix that. Introducing this new product that enhances brain function and improves your memory. You can find it on our website, ifihadabrainidbedangerous.com. Avoid situations like this.
Got these pills, I can't use them anymore.
Dad, have you seen my car keys?
No, I haven't seen them at all.
Or this.
Honey, have you seen the dog?
And when you make your first purchase, we'll send you $100 worth of coupons that you'll never use. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous.com. Check them out today. If I had a brain... What was that website again?
It's the most fun you could possibly have in the mornings. It's Marty Smith till 10 Rocky Mountain Time on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
This world is not my home. I'm only passing through the trials of life till it lay me down. Jesus has my soul, and heaven is my goal. Come walk with me, well, I'm glory bound. Will you walk with me when the storm clouds roll? Would you hold my hand when the cold winds blow? Will you comfort me when I feel so alone? Would you walk with me until we're home? Yeah, we often need a friend to help us now and then, and to pick us up we're feeling low. Hand in hand we go down life's winding road, and soon we'll step on streets of gold. Will you walk with me when the storm clouds roll? Would you hold my hand when the cold winds blow? Will you comfort me when I feel so alone? Would you walk with me until we're home? Will you walk with me when the storm clouds roll? Would you hold my hand when the cold winds blow? Will you comfort me when I feel so alone? Would you walk with me until we're home? Walk with me until we're home.
This is so much fun, it should be against the law.
Isn't there supposed to be a good cop?
Oh, yes, but we're not done yet.
It's Marty Smith till 10 on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
Many miles I've traveled down life's road, marking my path with bad seeds that I've sown. I was in the fast lane headed for hell. Then I drew salvation from an everlasting well. And now I'm walking by faith, walking by faith, standing on a wire over sin and walking by faith. And he said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. But I'll let the world know where I stand. For the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Now I'm walking by faith, walking by faith, standing on a wire over sin and desire, steadied by grace, living not by bread alone, following Jesus to my home. Every single mile, praying all the while, walking by faith. Every single mile, praying all the while, I'll be walking by faith.
Heaven's Country, take it from the top. We're walking by faith. That's Bubba Harper. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, making this a part of your day. So, as you know, Heaven's Country, we kind of go against the grain. Always leading the way in different ways. And I found this song. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I'm like, really? That's the artist? So here's a first for you. The song is called Angels and Mercy. But it's the first time that you've ever heard the Doobie Brothers on Heaven's Country. I know, you heard me right. It's the Doobie Brothers, Angels and Mercy on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top. Now on iHeartRadio. Check it out.
It's the most fun you could possibly have in the morning.
Oh, the shame! What's the shame? Well, the change in my name! Oh, what's in a name? And I got downhearted. How'd you feel? Every time that I... Hey, Pumba, not in front of the kids.
Oh, sorry.
It's Marty Smith till 10 Rocky Mountain time on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
He can calm the storms on an angry sea. He can heal the sick, cause the blind to see. Trust in him in every way. You'll see his touch of amazing grace. When you leave it in his hands, my God can. My God can light a fire down in my soul. My God can still do the impossible. He can save the lost, knee deep in sin. There's just no denying. My God can. Some people say they don't believe, 'cause it's hard to trust what they can't see. But miracles happen every day. When you can't find hope, just stand in faith. It's written in his plan. My God can. My God can light a fire down in my soul. My God can still do the impossible. He can save the lost, knee deep in sin. There's just no denying. My God can. My God can light a fire down in my soul. My God can still do the impossible. He can save the lost, knee deep in sin. There's just no denying, and I'll keep testifying. My God can. My God can.
Christmas the way it should be.
Cheer up, you're acting like Scrooge.
Ah, don't Scrooge me. The only one around here that understands the true and solemn meaning of Christmas, which is a time for peace and quiet contemplation.
Christmas country style. This is Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
Tell it on the mountain. Go tell it on the mountain. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Down in the lowly manger, the humble Christ was born. God sent our salvation that blessed Christmas morn. So go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watch over silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. So now go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on is born.
Go tell it on the mountain. Go tell it on the mountain.
Go tell it on the mountain. Over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. That Jesus Christ is born.
That's Clay Walker, Go Tell It on the Mountain. You know what? That's just reason to rejoice right there. I think it's time for a cowbell. What do you say?
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
I'm actually on key this morning. No, really, I am. Wait.
It's Marty Smith till 10
Good morning.
on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top.
Well, I was living for the nightlife, lost in the bright lights, thinking that this world was my home. Then I met a man who told me that he'd be glad to show me how to straighten up and save my soul. Well, I don't know when I'm going, but I'm ready to go. I hear the sun is always shining and the streets are pure gold. Let me tell you, brother, what sounds like heaven to me. I hope heaven has a hold down, dance and shout and kind of throw down. I hope it just beyond the pearly gates there's twin fiddles and a sawdust stage. I hope it's somewhere up in heaven I can find an old guitar. I'll be singing thank you Lord for saving honky-tonk hearts on the day I'm glory bound. I hope heaven has a hold down. Well, you might think it's far-fetched, but I'll bet you if the angels love a steel guitar, we're gonna have a celebration full of singing and a praising. We'll be two-stepping through the stars. I hope heaven has a hold down, dance and shout and kind of throw down. I hope it just beyond the pearly gates there's twin fiddles and a sawdust stage. I hope it's somewhere up in heaven I can find an old guitar. I'll be singing thank you Lord for saving honky-tonk hearts on the day I'm glory bound. I hope heaven has a hold down. Yeah, on the day I'm glory bound. I hope heaven has a hold down. I hope they let me sing Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound. Yeah, on the day I'm glory bound. I hope heaven has a hold down.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Ken Holloway. A little bit of a hoedown for you. Oh, wait. There's more. There's more. The celebration continues. Oh, yeah. There you have it. Ken Holloway. Hoedown. Oh! Guys, guess what? It is time for your weird news of the day here on the Heavens Country Radio Network. And this one's very interesting. I was looking at this and I thought, you know what? This is actually pretty cool. It's not really weird news. It's really good news. A city program takes food donations to lower or eliminate fines for traffic or overdue books. How cool is that? To have a program that would, if you donate food, could eliminate traffic violation fines, and overdue books. It works, and Oklahoma City is doing just that, and they are in the holiday spirit through its Food for Fines program. The City of Chickasaw's Municipal Court and Library allows for food donations in exchange for lowering or eliminating fines like traffic violations, overdue books. Pretty cool, huh? And it's working. This thing is pretty cool. Now, leading up to Thanksgiving, those in the city of 17,000, if you have a violation or a fine at the court, you could donate non-perishable food items, get your traffic fine lowered. Each non-perishable food item donated will result in a $10 deduction of fines, up to a maximum of $100 per participant. Now, Chickashaw is located about 40 miles southwest of Oklahoma City, and this program is working. I think that's something we all ought to try. What do you say, huh? That is not your weird news of the day, but I would say your good news of the day here on the Heavens Country Radio Network. Back into the music, Daryl Worley in My Book on the Heavens Country Radio Network. Now on iHeartRadio.
Teachers are teaching that anything goes. Preachers are worried about stepping on toes. The truth is right there under their nose in my book. Everybody's got somebody to blame. Don't want to own up to anything. That's the good Lord's loss and the devil's gain in my book. In my book, there's a right and a wrong way. It's either white or it's black, but it ain't gray. You reap what you sow just like you should. In my book, there's 10 rules we ought to live by. Ought to know them by heart, by knee high. Why not? Can't hurt, man, it's all good. In my book. Mamas and daddies are working machines. Turnkey kids are turning to shrinks. But life ain't about material things in my book. Sex and drugs are out of control, and they're taking our babies and taking their toll. That ain't no way to be saving a soul in my book. In my book, there's a right and a wrong way. It's either white or it's black, but it ain't gray. You reap what you sow just like you should. In my book, there's 10 rules we ought to live by. Ought to know them by heart, by knee high. Why not? Can't hurt, man, it's all good. In my book. In my book, there's 10 rules we ought to live by. Ought to know them by heart, by knee high. Why not? Can't hurt, man, it's all good. In my book.
Heavens Country, taken from the top. Daryl Worley in My Book. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today, making this a part of your day. Be sure to share the video and hit that thumbs up button on Facebook or YouTube. I would greatly appreciate that. Helps us out a lot. All right, guys. This next song, there's some verses that really kind of support it. Think about this. Psalm 145, verse 1. I will exalt you, my God and King, and praise your name forever and ever. Psalm 63, verse 4. Thus I will bless thee while I live. I will lift up my hands in thy name. Have you given thanks to God this morning? Have you said, Lord, I'll lift your name on high. No matter what I go through, no matter what I'm facing, I will give you thanks and praise. Think about that. And as you're thinking about it, we're going to play this song for you by Cross Country the Band. Lord, I lift your name on high on Heaven's Country. Take it from the top. Now on iHeartRadio.
Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. came to save us. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky, Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high, name above all names. Lord, I love to sing your praises. We praise you. I'm so glad you're in my life. That's right. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky, Lord, I lift your name on high. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky, Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Yeah. Oh, Jesus' name above all names. His name is Jesus. Yeah, Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, Jesus. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky, Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. You are worthy, Lord.
Heaven's Country, take it from the top. Well, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to get out.
Marty Smith to stage 25.
What?
Marty Smith to stage 25.
Stage 25? I'm doing a show.
Marty Smith, stage 25.
Wait. Stage 25.
Next to the dumpster, please stand over the trap door.
Okay, I'm heading over there now.
Okay, stage 23, 24, 25. Stand over door. Okay, I'm here. Now what?
It's the most fun you could possibly have in the mornings. It's Marty Smith on Heaven's Country.